back to the channel, guys. Here in front of me I have the Franchi Affinity 3 20 gauge Elite. I won at a Ducks Unlimited Banquet, and today we're just going to pattern the modified choke that comes with the gun, and we're going to see how she patterns, and then we have a little surprise later on at 20 and 40 yards for this. Overall, decent gun, looks decent. It's got a little engraving here from Ducks Unlimited Banquet. Shout out to Ducks Unlimited. Today we're going to start out with the 20 gauge factory choke modified, which is in it now. I'm shooting the 3-inch shell Kent fast steel 2.0s, number 2 shot. We're going to start at 20 yards, then we're going to back up to 40 just to see how the modified performs, and we're going to get back with you on that in just a minute. So we got the 20 gauge set up here on the Caldwell stand, and shooting the modified standard choke that comes with the Franchis. We're going to shoot this at 20 yards, shooting a Kent 2.0 fast steel number 2 shot, and we're going to let her rip, see what happens. First and foremost, let's talk safety for a minute. You definitely, when you're patterning shotguns and even out in the field, you definitely want to have some sort of hearing protection. It's very easily forgotten about, and we just took our first shot. Let's go check it out. Well, it doesn't look too bad here for a modified standard choke that comes with the Franchi. I put my sight right here at the black dot. Looks not too bad for, you know, a standard choke at 20 yards. I definitely feel like that's a dead duck or goose. So now we got the modified in at 40 yards, factory choke. We're going to see what she does. So here we are at 40 yards with the factory choke modified. We got a lot of dead space in here, as you can see, and being a 40-yard shot, me personally, I don't feel like that's an ethical shot. You do have a little bit of pattern here and here, but there's just too much dead space for me. We're gonna get this counted up and we'll get back with you. So now we're gonna switch over to the Patternmaster that our good buddies over there sent us. It's the Code Black Duck, and we're going to do a side-by-side comparison as to how it performs downrange at 20 and 40 yards, and we'll get back with you. So one thing that I can notice, firstly walking up, is this pattern is a lot more dense and tighter. I mean, as we can see, you can put your pinky through there. You know, you got a tighter pattern. With it being lower, that could have been me. And overall, that is definitely a dead duck. Backed up to 40 with the Code Black Duck. Seems like a little bit of a poke, but a real life situation. I mean, you're making these shots all day, especially with the 12 gauge. We'll see how she does with the 20. Well, as we can see here, at 40 yards with our Patternmaster Code Black Duck, we definitely have some BBs in target here to ethically put down a duck or goose. Pretty satisfied with that Patternmaster actually coming out of a 20 gauge. We're going to get these counted up and do a side-by-side comparison, and we'll get back at you. So here's our side-by-side comparison. We have the Code Black Duck and the factory modified. As I can tell right now, yes, this circle target is bigger than this one, but as a pattern wise, this, I can tell you, is much tighter than this here. And I mean, it just shows you right there that Patternmaster technology that they are running, they have something figured out, and I would definitely be okay shooting Patternmaster 100 hunts every time. So here we are, side-by-side comparison at 40 yards. Right here we got the factory modified choke, and there's a lot of dead space in here. I definitely wouldn't feel comfortable taking that 40-yard shot with the Kent Fast Steel 2.0's number 2 shot size. And this here we have the Patternmaster Code Black Duck, and it's a lot more dense here, as you can tell. And one thing I do want to point out real quick is the overall circle on the Patternmaster and the circle over here on the factory choke. There's a little bit of a difference, so we need to keep that in mind as well. But the pattern here, there's not so much dead space, and I definitely feel much comfortable taking a shot at 40 yards with the Patternmaster. And that pretty much is going to wrap this video up. We got a storm rolling in, so we're looking to cut her short. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, follow, share, comment. Let us know what you guys want to see. And we are going to do some more patterning of shotguns as soon as we can get a different variety of shells. It's very hard to get right now, as you guys probably know that. But we'll catch you on the next one.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again this week. We just finished up our 20 gauge patterning. We are going to start pumping out as many videos as we can, maybe once a week, twice a week, hell, once a month, we don't know. We're going to get started with our bow hunting and duck hunting and goose hunting. Everything's getting ready to really kick off. We got cold fronts coming through this week.
Thanks again to Patternmaster for shooting us over a choke tube. Try out with the new 20 gauge. We really appreciate it. Thanks again for that, and make sure that you like,